Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel where I share the transformation of my apps from idea to production to marketing and everything in between. A full queue of things to do, if you will. Yesterday we had a new Twitter mention which got me thinking about yeah, they were trying to share an escalator alert, and we don't have that in the app right now. So yesterday we put the share button in the iOS app, um, and we don't have the web app fallback yet. So we started that yesterday. You can see here's the route that we're going to be working with. And I'm not gonna lie, I am a little tired today. So yeah, get that out of the way. And we're listening to, if I hover over iTunes to point it out, it hides what it's saying. How close can I get? Oh, just any kind of hover over hides an artist name. Okay, well, it's the Yellow Diary. Um, let's see, what else? Yeah, so this is what we're working on today. We did the share button yesterday. Now we need the web app fallback, which we have for service alerts and for trains, but not yet for elevators and escalators. That's what ENE stands for, elevator and escalator. Yeah, so if we look at what we do for this one, for the service alerts and for the trains, the server is re-rendering the JSON for each of these things, and the web app loads that little snippet of JSON from Redis and sends it to a what's all this? I guess we don't need that. Sends it to a Leaf template. Is that in here? Yeah, so here's the Leaf template. And if the alert is not active anymore, like if it's missing from Redis, we say it's no longer active, which is the best assumption. They might have mistyped the URL, and that's not really something we can help with. Just assume that it was the right URL, and if it was a correct URL from before, then we just say it wasn't active anymore. And yeah, Xcode does not have a nice what's the word? Syntax highlighting for Leaf. Okay, so what do we need to do? We need to make a Leaf template, which is the Vapor templating language. We need to preload the JSON. And actually, I'm kind of wondering if we don't do this for elevators and escalators. Like, what if we grab it from the feed directly? It's not that much computation, I think, compared to, say, a train where I do like a lot of computation. I really don't want to hold up a web request for something that's time sensitive as a train arrival. But for escalator alerts, those aren't really as time sensitive the way that a train time is. Hey, welcome back, Dragon Dust. Yes, long time no see. Hope you're having a wonderful start to your new year. Let's see, where was I at? It's great so far. Oh, that's so great to hear, Dragon Dust. Glad to hear it. Yeah, so instead of preloading the JSON into Redis, I wonder if we just sort of interpret the feed kind of in the web request. I wonder how that's going to go. And that'll save a bunch of processing time on the server because we won't be pre-rendering things that aren't being used, I guess. On the other hand, it could cause a lot of it could slow the servers down if we're doing more computation on the web app part. Dragon Dust says, I booked a flight to New York, visiting the city at the end of February. Oh, right on. That's awesome. I have a cool subway app that you might be interested in. Music is a little loud. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah, something changed over the break, and I can't quite get the music volume right anymore. Let's see. Is this a little better? Yeah, I knew that there was an app. Right on. Okay, hopefully the music's a little better now. Yeah, so we still want to hit this, still want to hit Redis because that's where the full feed is, as well as where the pre-rendered view models are. A little more. Okay, let's try this. Yeah, because the first stream back, someone said they couldn't hear the music at all, and now the music's too loud. I feel like it's all within like a few hairs of each other, and I thought I figured that out for last year. I'm not sure if some update changed for OBS or something that I totally missed. Anyway, thanks for letting me know. Let's see. So I guess this would be the any equipment leaf. Dragon does ask, how are your projects? They're going well. They're going well. For Underway, we're trying to get our marketing voice together. We have a pretty good retention rate right now. It goes like 94% in December for people that are subscribing to the app. They're staying on, so that feels really good. We just need just a few more people, and then we'll feel like we're out of the woods, so to speak. Let's see what else is going on. I guess I'm streaming again. I kind of took a little bit of a break at the end of last year. Let's see. And we started a open source sign-in with Apple server, and I applied to the GitHub Accelerator to try to get funding to work on that. I'm still trying to find like a client or some kind of funding, or I'm not sure exactly how to, because I don't want to get a full-time job because then I can't stream. And I do want to keep streaming. I have so many projects. I started talking about like emotional well-being on TikTok, and that's going okay, I guess. I met some cool people also interested in that on TikTok. What else have I been up to? Let's see. So let's go back to. Yeah. So this is done. This is done. Oh, so this is getting the view model for it. Let's just pass in. What does that need? Something that. Oh, something that's encodable. Okay. And what is the name of this model? There's the ID of it. This is the whole alert. Okay, I have an underway E&E alert. I guess this is what I want to send over. And I might also need to send the equipment, but we'll see what's on here. I'll see how far we get. Yeah, so there's this get view model from on the API res client. So that's assuming that we've pre-rendered the view model, and I kind of want to try not pre-rendering it for this route. I can always change back later. So this is going to be, instead of getting the view model, we're going to get the feed as data. Yeah, we'll get it as JSON. Oh, but then we have to. We have to like search through the whole JSON. Well, that might be okay. I guess so we could. The error can be abort. Not found, I guess. So this is still a maybe data. I thought guard was supposed to. I thought guard was supposed to assert that this data was not nil. Let's see. Guards that the future value satisfies the callback condition or fails the given error. Oh, so we would say like not nil or something? Oh, I see. It's not really a guard in the same way that we use guard in the rest of in the rest of Swift, huh? Okay. And here we can return the not found. Delete this. Now that we have the data, we can decode it. Oh, this needs a try. I'm gonna force try it for now. Yeah, I'm not sure why we're getting these items on this. I'm expecting, yeah, to get an array of alerts. Oh, I guess all this stuff down here is not helping, huh? Let's see, so this needs to be... Yeah, I'll call this the E&E alert. And we'll just pass that down straight to the view, the template. And okay, we have a few errors here. Oh, I see. This should be an underway equipment ID, I think. Yeah. So how do I map? Oh, I guess it's because this is a future. I guess I want to go on a flat map here. Ooh, a little bit too much help from Xcode there. Yeah, so I can't return an error directly, huh? Yeah, we'll get to that in a moment. We need to get the ID out of there, I think. Oh no, we're getting the ID here. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so instead of getting the first one, let's get the first where the ID matches. That succeeded. It's a little surprising. Maybe I shouldn't be surprised. Maybe that's it. I don't know. I'm not quite convinced that this is right. Okay, so let's check out the routes. Let's go to the app controller, app route controller. Yes, we got the equipment ID. Okay, so then what do we need to do to try this? We'll probably want to show a little bit more in the template. Yeah, we need to set up a test run of everything. So we need to set up set up the local databases and stuff. Let's see. Let's see, does this work? Oh, right. Docker on an M1. Crap. I totally forgot about this. Yeah. Docker runs like crap on the M1. I guess it's just for Redis and for Postgres. Perhaps I could just run those. Do I have Redis running? Oh, I do. Oh, and there's stuff in here. So we have a feed from a long time ago. Okay. Let's check our environment variables. We don't have any. So this might not connect. Well, let's hit run and see what environment variables we need. Yeah, so it's trying to connect to API Redis, which in Kubernetes, like everything is sort of named. You name everything. Here I'm trying to hit up localhost. So what I need to do is, let's see, how do I tell this to look at localhost? I think there's an environment variable that this will check. Let's see. Yeah, API Redis URL. Okay, so let's change this. To be localhost. What part was it? 6379. Okay, let's try that again. Invalid URL scheme. Okay. Let's try Redis :// Yeah, we should probably set a custom working directory so that we are getting our templates. And where is that? That is in... Here we go. Okay, so I guess I kind of want to see what alerts we have in here. Let's see, how can I do that? I guess I can get this. And then, oh, maybe we'll use like JQ or something like that. So we can say Redis CLI. There's a way to like have it run a command. Oh, I just typed the command here? Okay. Let's see, let's try it. Get, oh, cool. And then we can say -- raw. Hey, welcome back. And then we can pipe this through JQ. And then we can... See, now that's a little bit more readable. Let's expand it a little bit further. And what are the alerts? Let's see, let's let's clear it. And then let's search for ES. Oh, that's gonna match a lot. Let's see, I think an elevator is EL. It's also gonna match a lot. What else is that would be? How can we search for this in here? Oh, I guess we can get the keys. I think it's... Do we just say keys? Oh, cool. Okay. So then we can say .ene alerts. Here we go. Then we can grab an ID out of here, ES113. So we are running on localhost 8080. Is this a new feature? Kind of. Let's see, I guess I can open it up in the iOS app real quick. So there's elevators and escalators in stations in New York City, which is maybe not a surprise. They sometimes have outages, and the MTA has a separate API for that, for showing outages for the escalators in station. Oh my. Yeah, we had this problem 2 days ago where Xcode was just, we had to like totally quit Xcode to get that to work. Can I just open the simulator to show you? How do I run just the simulator? Hey, welcome back, BruceLeif. Happy New Year. I can show it to you on my phone. Because I can't get the simulator to work right now. So here is yeah, here's, you can see at the bottom of the screen there's the elevator alerts. So we tap on that and you see some elevator alerts, and then you can tap into one and see that elevator, yeah, I can't really read backwards, is out. And currently there's no share button at the bottom, so there's no way to sort of tell your friend, hey, watch out on the subway this morning, that elevator we usually take is out, or you know, the elevator by the office is out. So yeah, we added a share button down there. Now, of course, if the person you're sharing it to does not have the app installed, then what? So we have a web view. It's not as pretty as the app, but it gets the information across, which is the main thing. And we have that already set up. We have the fallback for service alerts and for trains. Like you can share a train in the same way. Like, hey, this is the train I'm on, and it's very delayed because of, you know, police activity, or police have a siren and they need to tell you about it. So yeah, we're adding a oh, we're in the app. Yeah, so we have web versions for service alerts and for trains so far, and now we're adding the web fallback for sharing an alert for an elevator or escalator. ENE is elevator in escalators. Okay, so we have I think we might have something going, so let's hit up the web page, a local host, make a new window, localhost 8080. And what was the route? The route is, ooh, I don't remember off the top of my head. Okay, so I guess I kind of do need to get this working a little bit. Can you run now? No, still build failed. Yeah, it was like yesterday or the day before, like we spent a lot of time deleting our derived data and resetting Xcode, and it eventually came back around. There's no villain on this television program except perhaps Xcode. File open recent underway. Yeah, it's like, I don't know why Xcode is doing this in the new year. Okay, here we go. Now, are you ready to build? No, you are not ready. Oh, because, oh my god. Yes, this is my favorite Xcode feature. So as you see how I have underway, my iOS app open, and the web app for underway open at the same time? Because in their packages, they both use underway corelib. Here we are in the web app. Here we are in the iOS app. They both use underway corelib. So yeah, Xcode does not like them both open at the same time. Oh man, That's a great feature. Dragon Dust asks, you're developing everything on your own, right? Yes, I am the sole developer on this project. I launched it back in 2016, and we've been slowly growing ever since then. Dragon Dust says, I installed the app and we're using it during my trip to NYC. Yes! That's awesome. Editor functionality. So this time it looks like it loaded. It's like reuse your code, they said, but then when you actually do reuse your code, Xcode has a problem with that. They don't like the same package open into in their front end and back end at the same time. Okay, so we're going to try cleaning, Command Shift K. We're going to try running, Command R. There's not really much suspense on this television show except for when we're building in Xcode. And we have the long dramatic pauses. Can I also use it to find a route, says Dragon Dust? No, we don't have that feature. If you want, if there's other transit apps that do routing for you, ours is for quickly navigating yourself throughout the city. Kind of assumes you know, like you can't search for the Statue of Liberty. You can search for a station. You can search for. Oh wow, the simulator's being exciting right now. And search for Times Square. Well, it's right there. Yeah, like Google Maps, I think you can search for like Statue of Liberty, and it'll tell you which subways and buses to get there, and then tell you where the Starbucks is near there, and then also help you buy tickets to get there. Wow, no alerts right now? That's amazing. Whenever there's no alerts, I wonder if there's something wrong with my app or if there's actually no alerts. Yeah, this is the subway map that's sort of posted inside the train station and all that stuff. Go to the standard map. And yeah, if you like looking at maps and navigating yourself, then this is the app for you. If you want step-by-step walking directions, this is not the app for you. Say if you're at Union Square and you know you're going uptown, you can see which train is coming next. You can say, I think I'm going to take the 5 because it's coming in 2 minutes and they're both going to where I want to go, Uptown Express. And I know I'm going to switch at Grand Central, which happens to be the next stop. Then I can see which 7 train, if I'm going west to Times Square or east to Queens. You can see like there's going to be a 3-minute gap from when the 5 train gets to that I'm riding on to the. Oh, there's going to be a 7 train right there. I might not get that one because it is a bit of a walk. I can probably get the 7 train in 9 minutes there. And you can locate yourself. Where's it going to say I am? Oh, okay. So the simulator set up here, I guess. You can locate yourself quickly to see when the train's coming, which is useful. Like if you're on the train, and you come to this stop, and you're like, should I switch to the express? Well, I guess the 4 just starts going express. That's not a great example. Like here, the 6 is the local The 4 or the 5 are the expresses. Um, so if you were just arriving at the station, either by train or by walking, then you can see how. But you can make your own decisions. You can navigate yourself. And apparently there's no alerts at all today. Let's see. So back to what we were working on. Right. I wanted to. Yeah, I needed a reminder for what the route looks like. ENE slash the elevator name. Dragon Dust says, okay, got it. Right on. Yeah, I could talk about this app all day. And then which ID did we say we were going to do? 113. Oh, right, because I had to close. Okay. I had to close Xcode because I can't have the app open and the server open at the same time because they're both Swift packages. Okay, so I closed the Xcode project with the iOS app, and we're back in the web app. I think we cleaned a few times, so it's building from scratch. Oh, wow, build succeeded. Yes. Okay, so server started. Let's reload this. Okay, we see a blank page. A little too blank. There's nothing in here at all. I wonder if it can't find this. Did I misspell this? ENE equipment, ENE equipment. Looks like I don't need to say this is a plain text. Plain text. Should at least have this base stuff in there, because we're extending the base template. Yeah, I guess all this is. Yeah, I guess all this is kind of empty, huh? I guess we can, for the image, for the OG image, we can have it be the escalator image or the elevator image. Okay, I feel like, let's see, let's put a breakpoint, I guess. Okay, we hit the breakpoint. We're trying to decode the feed. Okay, were we able to decode it? We were. Okay, let's just go through. And then did it find one? Yes, it found one. Okay, so our code is correct, just something's wrong with the template, I guess. Oh, I guess we need to make a view model with it. Oh my goodness. BruceLeif. How could you? Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, dude. Happy New Year to Travoke, Halux, Kitty Sushi, Dragon Dust, the Taosai XV, Hediaz, Amandans, 10cc, E.G. Wayner, Obi-Wan Kenobi, and Kenny Mario. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Happy New Year's. And to all the new people on Discord, if you sync your Discord and Twitch accounts, um, you can get access to the subscriber only channels in the Discord. Oh my goodness. Whew. Oh my god. What is happening? Oh man. How's that for a breakpoint? Thank you, dude. Holy crap. I don't have words. I don't know if you can tell. I'm not sure what to say. Haha, no problem. Love your content. Oh shit, that's going into the Hall of Fame. And we gotta do the 10 sub in the Hall of Fame as well. Uh, let's see, future Hall of Famers. Let's drag those screenshots in, and then we'll get back to trying to concentrate after such an exciting moment. Whew. Oh man, I'm not crying. You are. Okay, so we were trying to figure out why we have a blank page, um, but we do have the alert. And my one guess was perhaps need to build a view model using this. So let's actually make this view model. And we need to fill those things in, but of course we can pass in this E&E alert. And then we'll need to also pass in was it just unhappy because let's see, so approot.universal URL. Do I need now, does this need to be an URL or a string? It's a string, right, because it's going to the template. It just wants to be as stringy as possible. Combine title. Title so far, we can just put something temporary. And I'll take out the breakpoints and try again. Okay, let me go back to Safari. No, it's still as blank can be. Hmm. I feel like maybe because I created this as a Swift file or something. Like it sees it as a .leaf now. Let's see. Let's copy everything. Delete this. New file. Yeah, just make it in a normal editor. Web app. Oh, this is sources. Resources, views, new file, ene equipment.leaf. Okay, now let's try. Well, I'm not getting a not found on here, right? Like, let's try one more time and then let's try to put some garbage in there and see if what happens. So if we just say like something like that, do we see the exact same thing? Yeah, so we get no template found. So it did find a template. So then maybe I have an error in the template itself. So let's see, we have an extend, export, export, end export. Oh, I need some more end exports, I think. And does this have a leaf? Let's see if we can find a syntax for leaf here. I think it's Command Shift P. Extensions, extension library. And we can search for leaf. The results for leaf. Vapor. The results for vapor. Languages. Yeah, I guess that's one of the drawbacks of using a less popular editor. I think for VS Code, there is one, but I guess we don't have one here. BruceLeif says, "Oh, I love this song. Cool remix of Tunak Tunak." It's a cover actually, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, by Red Barat. I got to see these guys live a couple years ago. Okay, so we don't have. Let's see if we just like delete. Let's see, Command X and just say hello to the world. Oh, I need to restart the server now that I changed this string again. Okay, so it's running. Okay, so it's coming through. Okay, so we just had some leaf error inside of leaf. Okay. So if the title, so that's export and export. Additional headers, export and export base content. This looks right to me. Unable to match tag declaration extend. Oh, the last one needs to be end extend. Okay. There we go. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. Okay, so I think this is a good point to commit. Since we got something working that we were stuck on, I don't want to have to fix it up later. Let's see. Okay. What did we do? I guess we hooked up the ENE equipment template in Leaf. I guess we can say this is web app. Okay, so this can be the title from the view model. We can just name that title. And I guess the title would be, what does it look like in the app? There's always something wrong at Times Square, so let's go straight there. So I said the type of the thing it is, plus the ID. And then there's the, I guess the page, I guess. So I guess we can sort of parse all these out and pass them to the template. Or alternatively, we can kind of write the template first and then sort of put in the variables in later. Tomato, tomato, really. But I guess one thing I'm noticing is that it looks like there's no CSS on this screen. Oh, it's trying to access it and can't. Web app assets, web app.css. Let's see, so how am I supposed to let's see, so I have Tailwind set up. Am I supposed to am I supposed to like proxy through Tailwind locally or something like that? Yeah, because I have like a watcher set up. Okay, so let's try running this build thing. Let's head back over to, are we in the web app? So, and then yarn build. Sure. Sure, we'll update the browser list. It's been a while since I worked on this. No target browser changes. Cool. Okay, so so it built the web app.css. Well, it says it did, but I don't see it. Oh, here it is. Okay, cool. Yeah, and it's ignored. Although I wonder if I should commit this. This is a big boy, though. Okay, so if we refresh, yeah, okay, there we go. Now we can see that the styling is coming through. So yeah, I guess I can turn on the watcher. Is that like yarn dev? There we go. Now post CSS will watch the CSS directory, and it will build those and create a web app.css in the web app assets folder. And that gets packaged up in the Docker container. So it's all wonderfully self-contained. And I think I can show that off. Yeah, here's my build container script. And look at this glorious Docker file. Yeah, it creates the assets separately. So build, this is the Swift build. And as assets, it makes all the CSS and JavaScript together. Yeah, package it together in here with just the built CSS and just the built Swift code, not the source. Okay, so now we got the CSS working. Let's see what we can do here. I guess I kind of want to look at a service alert page too, because I feel like this is kind of styled on the service alerts. There we go. Now we got some service alerts going. So what service alerts are in the feed right now? This is a feed that I sampled like a long time ago. Let's do this in a different tab. We'll get the service alerts. Oh, but this page is not going to be working locally. Maybe I can just look at it on the web, like an actual real one. I can share this to myself with AirDrop, I think. No, I can't. Oh wait, yes I can? There we go. So I've got the title up here. I've got the kind of the Vignelli bar here. Pretty sure my designer would hate this, but I have not gotten feedback yet, so this is what we have. And the updated at and posted at. Okay. Yeah, so let's copy a little bit more from here. I feel like I really want to send the type of thing to the view. And this needs to be a string because we just kind of really want to send strings to the view when possible. We want to do kind of all the computation rendering in code where we can test things and then, or more easily test things. And I find template tests just a little difficult to successfully test in a way that feels good. Equipment type, so this will be the alert dot equipment type dot localized string. Yeah. Oh, and this is still a maybe, huh? It's kind of too bad, huh? Guess I want to do a guard again. And then, so this needs to be flat map throwing. Oh man, Xcode is all kinds of upset now. Let's see, let's not do flat map throwing. Maybe we can... I want to return that error. I want to say that it failed. There we go. Okay, so we have the equipment type now, so we can say that description is equipment type alert, and yeah, we want the title to come through, and I guess the title would be I guess this is why the the other pages had a method just for getting the view model, because otherwise this gets pretty verbose. Yeah, so let's go ahead and do that. View model for the alert. And what's your problem? Must be declared private. Sure thing. Oh, this doesn't have the app root. Does the other view models use the app root? Oh, it gets it off of self. Interesting. Yeah, so the reason we're passing in the URL of the page that it is, if that makes any sense, is because in the base template, I believe we say the canonical URL. Yeah, because at the top of if you're on your phone, well, yeah, for one, there's the canonical URL link, and then also if someone doesn't have the app installed, or maybe it's if they do, but anyway, it'll say like open in Underway, and then it'll pass this deep link to the Underway app, and it'll open in the app instead of in Safari if you happen to be in Safari and have the app installed. So that's the point of sending the URL down to every single template. And I think my my justification for force unwrapping it in the other screens is because we would not have gotten that far. Like, that's the first thing we do, is we ensure that the app route exists. Cool. So the title so far would be. Oh, I didn't finish refactoring this part up here. So view model is self dot view model of the color. And that can just inline itself there. So then we have the setup of getting the model out of Redis. Then we have interpreting the model into a view model, the structure, what the view model looks like, and then the template is over in the views section. Okay. Right, so I was trying to figure out what the title would be, and I'm thinking it'll be the ID, kind of like we have in the app. And I really want multiple versions of apps to be allowed to open. Yes, this is like the equipment type and then the equipment type ID. And I think that's a great title. And again, equipment type here is only elevator or escalator. That's the ENE. And then we have the ID. Raw param value, or is it the raw value? I think it's capitalized. Oh, it's running already. So used to having so much suspense. Wait, that's the iPhone app. Let's see, if I view source, do I see the title in the header? I see that there. Which I guess is not what I was expecting. Oh, okay. I have to put it here as well. And that doesn't require a restart of the web app. There we go. And it looks like there's a little bit of a space there. Am I supposed to squish all this together? I guess so. It doesn't really make it that much readable, huh? Okay, so we got the title going, we got the metadata going. Now let's get some stuff up on the screen. Let's see, what did I do for the service alert? I guess I'm kind of copying this part. So there's this top bar here. Which will just have the title. And I think I don't need to restart for that. There we go. And then we have the Vignelli bar. and I'm probably using it wrong, but everyone does his style wrong. That's my justification. Um, oh, ooh. Right. So we do an if to say like, yeah, if there's no alert, we would say like there's no alert, huh? Although I guess for the escalator isn't going to just disappear though. Like this is a link to the escalator. Like the URL is, how do we show it? It's ene/es113. Like the MTA doesn't change that fast. The escalator is going to be there for a very long time. It's not going to disappear. Probably want to show something if it's not an alert. What to show if alert is missing. I guess people can visit their favorite escalators on the web. Because there is static data to show. There's just no way to get to it in the app. But yeah, we'll put a bookmark on that. Trying to put a bookmark in it, but my brain is going straight to thinking about this will have like a maybe alert and then like a basic equipment type here also. Now let's put hello in here and reload. Okay, so that doesn't have the bar on it. So who has the bar? Oh, here it is. Oh, I see. Yeah. So, Dragon just asked, how did you come up with the idea for this app? Personal need? That's an excellent guess. Yes, there were other subway apps around in 2016 when this app launched, and in 2015 when I started working on it, and in 2014 when I first had the idea. I waited a whole year between having the idea and starting writing code because I was really trying to make other apps work for me. But it was just so many taps to find what I was looking for. So yeah, I have this competition folder on my phone of other subway apps, and there's another one where you could tap on a subway stop. Yeah, just like so many apps that they just flood you with like alerts when you're just like, I just want to see the train times. And then you have to like click like, do you want to see uptown or downtown? It was just so many taps. And when you're walking to the subway, you don't really want to tap around that much. You're like, just locate me. There's a train coming in less than 1 minute. I'm not gonna make that one. I'm gonna slow down. Like, yeah. Or it's like 9 minutes. Okay, that's a moderate amount of time. 6 minutes. Oh, I should probably pick up my pace. Like, just trying to avoid like waiting on the platform, because in New York, in summer the platforms are way too hot. In the winter, the platforms are way too cold. And now we have a couple respiratory pandemics going on as well. Just kind of want to minimize your time in the subway for whatever reason, because you're a New Yorker. You got places to go, people to see. I'm not sitting at my desk with time to tap through a 15-step menu, enter in my destination. Like, like this is this is where I live. I know I'm going to this station. Just tell me when the train's coming. And other apps, they have a list of all the station names, and you're supposed to like scroll down the list or like type in your station name. But I just feel like tapping on the map is just like, I know this map. I know where the stations are on this map. I know where I am on this map. The stations don't move that often. Just tell me. Just tell me when the trains are coming. And again, we only show the first train kind of in each direction. So if you want to see more trains, you're like, I'm not going to make this train for whatever reason. Maybe I'm like, I feel like I'm 8 minutes away based on how fast I'm walking. Then I have time to click on all arrivals. It's like, oh, the next one's coming in 14 minutes. Like, oh, there's some alerts. What's going wrong with the 7 train? Oh, there's some slow speeds. Yeah, and even this is like at a glance. It's like it's coming in 4 minutes, but there's an alert. So like be suspicious of this 4 minutes. Whew. Yeah, I should probably stop ranting about that right now. But yeah, ever since we came out with this, other apps have kind of moved more towards our model. Like Apple Maps and Google Maps, you can now kind of do the same thing right now. You can more directly tap on a station and see when the trains are coming. But you still have all the other clutter on Google Maps. And especially Apple Maps just keeps changing where it is. So yeah, this is just very minimal. Just get the train time so that you can make decisions. I switch to the express. Should I walk faster? Can I walk slower? Is the train coming at all? Should I try to find the bus? Should I just walk home? That happens to me sometimes. Like the train's coming in 12 minutes, so I'm like, well, I'll just walk. Okay, enough of that. Let's get back to the code. And then let's see. Let's get an alert to look at. There's always something wrong at Times Square. Oh, so I guess I don't have the horizontal rule here. I have kind of where the elevator is, the elevator icon, and then kind of Vignelli style data points. You can really do some neat stuff with what's that called? It's called responsiveness, I guess. Okay, so let's put a commit in here. This was a bunch of nice little updates. Okay, so what's next? I guess we have these other fields. And is it kind of just on here? Are these just we have a short description, long description, we have an outage date, we have a fixed date. Yes, I guess this is the reason. Yeah, I'm going to do all the string conversion in code, but the template, so I don't have to write a template test, basically. Since template tests get really hard to maintain and feel good about in general. Let's see, so I guess I can move this here just to have both on screen at the same time. So we have out for, we have out from, out to. Ooh, routes affected. How am I going to do this? Because this is not necessarily a string. Wonder how I'm doing it on the other ones. Oh, I guess I could do an array of strings, which are the URLs to these images. Alternative. I like how they give like an exact estimate on when this is going to come back at 3 o'clock. Okay, so let's fill in some of these things. After equipment type, we have out 4. So this is going to be any alert dot. Oh wait, this was the reason. Out from any alert dot outage date. Now, what date formatter am I using in the? Am I doing any date formatting here? I wonder if I'm using a date formatter actually in the template. Oh, okay. Interesting. I guess I made an MTA text helper, and oh yeah, here it is. Here's full date. So I did make some date helpers. Okay. So that kind of breaks what I just said. I wanted to do all the strings in code so I could test, and right here I'm doing some not strings. Do I keep with my word or do I keep with what I did before? I mean, this isn't unreadable. I'm gonna go with what I had before. So that means that this is your dates. We're not quite compiling yet. Can't quite test this in the view yet. Yeah, let's leave off the routes affected for now. Back and Dust have to go. Have a nice stream. See you next time. Thanks so much for stopping by. I hope you have a wonderful trip to New York City. Let's see. So we have from out to any alert dot. I think this is expected fix date. Yep. And then alternative is any alert dot alternative. So this is a maybe, huh? Which I guess means there's going to be a little bit of logic in the template. Like if it's not there, I guess we don't show it. I guess Times Square has plenty of alternatives. Nothing wrong at Chamber Street. Yeah, this little project has made me realize a few things. I want to like search I want to search for elevators as well as stations. I want to like. I also want to like just see all the outages, like not necessarily by station. And I guess that's maybe more of a developer feature than a user feature. I'm not sure if users really care to see all alerts all across. Because like for server status, like yeah, the whole service, the train speeds kind of have a ripple effect on each other. Um, but for where the alerts are, you kind of really just care about where you're getting in and where you're getting out, and maybe like a transfer station. So this one has an alternative, but it's empty. So I should probably fix that in the app. If there's no alternative, just hide it. Um, yeah, that just looks weird. Just this alternative with a blank, like, is the app broken? Yeah, so we want to fix that. Okay, so let's put a comma here. Let's rerun the app. Let's reload the website. Out for under investigation. That's a okay. So that came through. I guess let's look at what out from and out to look like using the full date thing. And I'll save myself 2 keystrokes by copy pasting. Oh, oops. Oh, okay. It's not an equal sign. It's a what the word is? Ligature. It's a ligature. Oh, it's a full date. I have to call the there we go. Okay. It's a little bit of a mouthful. Maybe we want a different one. Well, not that one at any rate. We'll revisit that. Okay, so now we need some grid stuff, and we also need the this thing up here. The field is this. Short description, long description. I think these are the descriptions of the item itself. I'm passing the alert on through, so I guess I can kind of cheat a little bit just to see if this is what I think it is. What was the name of the field? Just alert? Okay. Alert dot short description. Alert dot long description. And I don't think I need to restart the server. This is long, and then where does it say short? Oh, this is long. BD mezzanine to 4 mezzanine. The short is actually longer? Or did I get them mixed up? I got them mixed up, okay. Anyway, these become the MTA text. I didn't really know what to call this one. But it takes the stuff in that format with the square brackets around the routes, and it substitutes in the images there. And there should be yet another one still on there. Yeah, I think the first one is short and the second one is long. Oh, thank you so much for following, Storm Triple X. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a wonderful start to your year. I wish I could remember. I guess I could. I can't even open the other Xcode because, as we were saying earlier in the stream, Xcode doesn't like it when you open up a Swift package in two different windows of Xcode. So let's see. I guess I'll look for it in just a straight up text editor here. Let's see. PNE alert detail. Let's look at us to the right folder, and then we can look around from here. Here's the view controller. A detail cell and alert detail cell. Okay, yeah, so the title is a short description and location is a long description. Okay, let's go forward with that. So yeah, I guess we need some formatting now. Class equals, this will be font bold. And I guess this doesn't need a bold font quite yet. How am I doing? Am I doing any headings on any of these other pages? Where's my browser? Not really. Okay. Okay. So we can have a margin top of 8. We can have a font bold. And we'll say out for. Then we'll put the out for right below it. Let's take a look at that. Okay, we're coming along, coming along. And we'll wrap the value in a div as well. And 8 seems like a little too far. Let's change this to, I mean, I'm using regular text editor commands inside of Xcode, and Xcode is not having it. Okay, do it manually. Oh, I accidentally hit Command R. Oh well. There needs to be a little bit more space at the top here. And I feel like this text XL, let's try a bigger text size. Ooh, that's too big. It doesn't match the size of, I have to adjust a little bit more then, huh? And how does that match what we have in the app? I mean, this one's solved already. This is a much older one. No alerts there. Guess back to, maybe the Port Authority has some alerts. Nope. Yeah, none of these are using what are they called? Route badges in these titles. I was really hoping to find one. Oh, I guess I have the station name in here too. Here we have like a little bit of a grid. I think on the web it's fine to just have it all down in one column. Yeah, so let's get the station name going. Oh, so we have to do a database lookup because all we have is the location ID. So we have to look up the station name from that. That's right. And then show the alternative if it exists. And the routes affected. I guess we can write those down. Let's see, we did that. I guess we're kind of in the middle of the Leaf template. Show alternative if present. Station name lookup. And then, was there a thing I just said? Oh yeah, routes affected. And let's move this one towards the end. Yeah, let's do show alternative if present. So that'll be in here. So we can say if alternative and if so, we'll just drop that in. And it's not a date, it's just some text. I'll see how that looks. Wait, I thought this was going to do a nil check. Is it actually nil? It's completely empty. I'm a little confused. Okay, so let's find this ID in the feed. ES113. Oh my god, it's an empty string. Okay, well that explains a lot. um, so how do we do a not empty string in... Well, I think we want to kind of translate it into an empty string here. Um, hmm. Let's see. Leaf. Vapor docs. Getting started, sure. Yeah, this documentation is like not that helpful sometimes. Helpful for like hello world and like that's it. Okay, so I guess I could convert an empty string to nil and code, or I could do that check in Leaf. Um, I do like the idea of doing it in code as much as possible. So what might that look like? You can make an extension on string and say null if empty, I guess just to start. And we can clean that up in a minute, but let's see how this feels. Wait a minute, this is an optional string. Live optional string must be unwrapped to refer to member null if empty. Unwrapped. Oh, that's what it wants. Okay. Yeah, because even though it is nillable, they're sending the MTA is sending an empty string. Okay, so that's the app. Let's head over to the web app in Safari. There we go. Now it correctly disappears. Okay. So let's see. What do we want to do here? We can make this into a ternary. Is there a better name for this? Do you want to say like convert to null if empty? As null if empty? Empty strings converted to nil? I don't know. I think null if empty is kind of short and expressive. The best I can do so far of all those. Let's see if we can move this somewhere else. I don't really have a util folder here. I guess I can move this into like my own foundation library. So far I'm really only using it here. And I don't want to clutter up foundation. Yeah, I could stick it in here. Yeah, so let's make a little util folder. String.null if empty. Move this into there. Oops, that's the app. As you can see, this is not being done in the app. This is something I need to do in the app. Which I guess means I will be using that in Foundation fairly soon, huh? Okay, so maybe I should just move it over. And I can even make a little test for it, too. So then it should stop compiling. Because that's not public. Okay, cool, perfect. Exactly the error message I was looking for. Okay, and let's make a test for that real quick. Oh my goodness. So let's see, xet assert nil. Assert equal something like that. Cool. And I guess I'll head over to this folder in terminal, so I don't have to switch projects. Just want to make sure that test is running. C dot dot. I think what's in foundation. What do I have in foundation? I have a Swift folder in there, and inside of there, yeah, here we go. So let's just run these tests. No such module as a UI kit. What? That's surprising. Because I'm running it from the command line? Okay, let's close the lab. We're going to take a little bit more of a closer look. Command U. No, we are getting this error for realsies. Oh, because it's targeting my Mac. Oh, fascinating. Isn't that fascinating? So I guess we can do a if can import UI kit. And does this need UI kit, or does this only need foundation? Okay, all the tests pass. That's great. Okay, heading back over to the web app. Okay, clean up some of this white space. And what's next? Okay, so we're doing show alternative at present. I guess we should commit that. Web app EME alerts. I guess we should say only if present. Okay. So I guess we have next is the station name. And in the app, it's just kind of there. Oh, I guess this one doesn't have any dates, huh? And that it's called station name. Yeah, okay. Station name. That, of course, will be missing for now. And we can also do the same thing for, I guess, routes serviced for now. Yeah, I think in my model I call it routes affected, but it looks like in... Oh, I think because this is one that doesn't... This one doesn't have a problem. No, it does. Yeah, now it's switched to routes affected. Okay. So we'll have to do this lookup for the station name. And so here we have, back in the vapor controller, we have a location ID, and I think I have some generated code, so this isn't a straight up database lookup. Yeah, the generated MTA map locations. Yeah, so we can just index into here to get the name. So MTA map locations, index in on the map location ID dot name. I really want to force unwrap this, but I probably shouldn't. So if this is missing, what do we show to the user? I guess we could leave it out. I guess it could be optional. We could show everything else except for the station name. I think that makes the most sense. I don't want to just like not show anything if the only thing that's missing is the station name. Okay. Okay. I feel good about that. Okay, so let's add that field. Station name. And yeah, let's build it and see what we get. Oh, I didn't put the spacing in. No, not this file. This one, yeah. There we go. Wonder if the station name should go in the top bar. I'll have to talk to my designer about that. I think this is fine for now. So right now, they can't share this at all, so we just definitely want to get something going. But yeah, we do want to hide that if it's not there. It should always be there, but if the off chance it's not, we don't want to crash. We just want to hide it. That's fine. And then, yeah, so do the station name lookup. Routes affected. Okay, so I was thinking we do this as MTA text, but I wonder if we could do this in a different way. Because we have the individual list of routes, right? Let's see what's on there. ENE alert dot routes affected. Yeah, it's a bunch of routes. Perfect. So then what does the, let's see, leaf tags. What does the MTA text tag do? Oh, I can put a badge size in there? That's cool. Yeah, so it does some matching and generates some images. Yeah, it feels weird to put stuff into this sort of bracket format just so that we get reusable code. I feel like maybe this should call out to something else that renders those badges. Um, and by renders, I mean puts in these image tags. Um, yeah, we don't need to be doing this regular expression all over the place. Well, I do notice that my brain is starting to slow down a little bit. Um, it might be time to start getting going. Let's see. Let's commit this. Um, and possibly MTA text tag should use whatever we come up for up here. Okay, station name, web app, ENE alerts. Yeah, I think I'm going to call it here. Thank you so much, everyone, for stopping by. Thank you so much to BruceLeif for the 10 gifted subs today. Holy cow. My eyes were tearing up a little bit there. It's true. Thank you so much for your support, dude. I have so much to share, and I just, need a little bit of support to be able to share it and, provide for the family and all that. So thank you so much. Um, Speaking provided for my family, I am looking for a client. If anyone out there needs help with iOS or Vapor, I'm available for part-time remote work. You can follow me along on Discord. If you type bang Discord in the chat, you'll get to the invite, and it's a good time to hang out in there. Let's see what else. FolkUdeveloper.com has links to all my other social media, Twitter and Mastodon for stream updates, and YouTube where all the sessions go after I record them, and sometimes some edited stuff as well. Yeah, have a great evening, morning, or night wherever you are. Continue building those apps. Live your dream. Thanks again.